So it's 4:51 a.m. I am just getting ready to drive this Yukon XL to Edmonton to pick up my new ride. So the heated steering wheel is on, the heated seat is on, and we are ready to go to Edmonton. So let's start this adventure. So it's actually bright enough now that I can start to vlog. I left Whitehorse at 5 a.m. It's now 9:30. I'm in Watson Lake. So we still have another 1,000 kilometers to go to Dawson Creek, and then we head south from there and head to Edmonton. So far so good. And we're driving a 2015 GMC Yukon XL SLT. So we're driving through Watson Lake. On the left is Sign City, a very popular tourist destination here in Watson Lake. One of the few things that everybody normally gets out and takes a look at. We actually have some buffalo fighting by the look of it. Oh yeah. Wow. Those are some big animals, man. I'm glad they're not on the road. You know you're in the north when. As you can see, I ran into a herd of buffalo here. One guy is really close to being on the road. There's probably 100 here, all the way from calves to bulls and everything in between. Oh man, look at the size of this guy right on the road here. Oh, there's a mama nursing. All kinds of buffalo. I've probably seen a few hundred in the last hour or two. So this has been the first hold up all day, waiting for a pilot car to drive us through this little stretch of road here. So I've been sitting here for a few minutes. It's the first time we've had to stop or had any kind of construction or delays. Other than that, it's been a good ride, so hopefully I don't wait here too long and we can get back on the road. To a herd of caribou here. straight as can be, which is a nice break between Watson Lake and Fort Nelson. You have to go through Muncho Lake, and you're up and down and left and right, and it's really dirty right now. Lots of snow, as you can see in the previous clip. Now, obviously we're at lower altitude. It's a little warmer, so I'm going to enjoy this part of the drive on the way back. But I know back into Shelby, it's going to be tricky between Fort Nelson and Watson Lake. But this has been a nice break. I've just been cruising, doing the speed limit here, and it's nice straight driving. It's overcast, which is okay. A little bit of sun would have been nice, but at least there's no glare. Everything's easy to see. So we're about 10-11 hours in, and I'm looking forward to getting to Dawson Creek. I still have to go through Fort St. John. So I'm on the side of the highway on a rest stop on the way to Edmonton on 43 South to see my new car. So I haven't done too much vlogging up to this point, so I thought I would stop and touch base and let you guys know why I bought a 2011 Shelby GT500. It's a hell of an opportunity, to be honest with you. It was the sweet spot in the deal to trade in my 300C all-wheel drive 2013. I thought I was going to keep that car for a long time, but it was pretty much worth what I owe, and I'm saving about 10 grand off of this Shelby GT500. And I have my 86 Ford Mustang GT Cobra, but it will never be the car the 2011 is, and I never thought I'd have an opportunity to buy a 2011 Shelby GT500 with only 13,000 K. So it's just kind of the right deal at the right time. Even though we are coming into winter, I'm gonna pretty much get the car at Edmonton, drive it to Whitehorse, and put it in storage. But at least I have all winter to think about this car and what I want to do, and it's a new opportunity for me to start a channel for the GT500, so that's exciting. I'm gonna have my YouTube channel for all of the stuff I do, and then a separate channel just for the GT. So that's gonna be pretty cool, as I have all kinds of trucks and stuff pulling it around me here on this truck stop. The drive down has been pretty good. I left Whitehorse at 5 a.m. I stopped driving last night around 10 or 11 p.m. So 17, 18 hours of driving got me to Grand Prairie, and I'm now more than halfway on the way to Edmonton. I'll be there just after lunch. So when I put this footage all together, hopefully it shows you guys how the trip went, and I hope that I do not run into any snow on the way back. That's my biggest concern. So far on the way down, snow on the sides of the road, but nothing on the road, which is good. So we're gonna keep trucking to Edmonton, and we'll go get the car. So this is what I drove from Whitehorse to Edmonton. The 2015 GMC Yukon XL SLT.
Your destination is on the right.
too quick for you. So, as you can see, it's 5:17 in the AM. We're about to put a whole lot more kilometers on this car than it has right now. And I got the Google Maps ready to go. So I got it plugged in to get me to Grand Prairie. I just go town from town, so it's not so daunting. So, here we are. We're about to head home. Yeah, buddy. So it's 8:25 in the a.m. in Fort Nelson. It's -5. We're about to drive this car back to Whitehorse today. So I'm looking forward to getting on the road and getting home. We finally cracked 14,000 K, and by the time I get home it'll be 15,000 K. And that GoPro right there will get us some good vid on the way home. So let's start this ride.
Shake that. Shake that. Shake that.
In the house tonight, everybody just have a good time, and we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time, and we gon' make you lose your mind.
Shake that. Shake that. Shake that.
this was the summertime and it was plus 10, 15, 20 degrees out, I would be able to go a lot quicker through here than I am. With these Goodyear Eagle F1s, there's absolutely no traction when you get to 0 or below. So I really gotta take my time. It's like I'm tiptoeing through all this because it'll just step out on me. So slow and steady wins the race. As long as I'm at my desk for tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., that's all that matters. It's 10 to 10 right now. So it's nice and bright out, but it is -7. And most car guys know that's the temperature when all season tires start to really lose grip. Now with these tires, they're just summer tires. They're not even all season. So I really got to take my time. So every time it says slow down to 50K, I'm right on 50K. No point in getting in trouble, especially when you're this far out of town, you're this far north. Help doesn't come around very often, and when you do get it, it's very expensive. So we're 80K here now. I just shifted into 4th. I'm at 80K. And we're just taking our time here this morning. This is going to be the most tedious part of this leg. After Watson Lake, it'll be smooth sailing to Whitehorse, I assume. But this is why I wanted to get to Fort Nelson last night, so I could sleep, wake up, and be very attentive and very focused on this part of the drive. Not a lot of cars on the road so far, which is good. Not a lot of animals at all, which is even better. I do not want to hit Bambi or Bullwinkle at all. I don't mind seeing them in the tree line on the side of the road here, but definitely do not want to see them on it. So we're just taking our time. Just shifted into 5th at 90K. This car is a great highway car. I can put it into 6th, and at 1800 RPM, I'm doing 120K. It's got 373 gears with a 6-speed manual, and obviously this is a 5.4 liter V8 supercharged. I love the look and the sound of that blower on top of the engine. If it did not have that, I probably would not have bought the car. So we're just out for a nice holiday Monday morning drive. counting down to 156 seconds. buddy back in Peterborough, Chad Cobbleflesh. Man, I'm bad at names. Anyway, Chad, he will probably get a real kick out of this. So I'm recording this for you, pal. He'd be out here in a Jeep. He'd probably be wanting to drive all over these rocks and shit. When it comes to Jeep Wranglers especially, anyone in Peterborough, if you want to know anything about a Jeep, you go see Chad. He used to be a technician at Peterborough Chrysler, and then he worked for Just Jeeps. So this guy is the Jeep guy. Just like I'd like to think to some of my buddies that I'm the Mustang guy. I was a 5-liter freak, I still am. I'll probably own another Fox body someday, and hell, if no one wants to buy my car, then I guess I'll just keep it as well. let him take the turn. Still deciding whether I'm going to start a new YouTube channel exclusively for this car, or if I will just continue on with Adam Rose Yukon on YouTube. There's a bunch of buffalo. We've passed a few here already. Oh, there's some on the left here too.